Okay. Hello. Good morning, everybody. I almost missed all of what we would have been able to do today. Like, almost completely. So, stiff. From this white line, price went down. Way far down. Yeah. Interesting. We wanted to go in on a buy position. That would have been a mistake. NASDAQ doing the same thing. Yep. So in the instance of the S&T divergence on a high time frame, the NASDAQ was the one lagging behind. As a result, we would have made a mistake going in on a buy position. It's a good thing we didn't trade Monday. Let's go ahead and remove all the drawings off both. Boom. Boom. Okay. Value gap. Gone down. Value gap there. Was not closed above. So price is continuing on down. Now it is 8:07, so I'm gonna go to Trade Locker right quick and see what's up. Reason being is because TradingView is 10 minutes behind actual data relay. So, and we've already discovered that they display different information sometimes on the same instrument. So, can't entirely rely on one or the other. Okay, so price looks about right now. We are in retrace. I think price is going to target this low here. Maybe this low here. Maybe. It makes the most sense. I'm gonna pause the video because I do believe we need to wait for price to do a lot of moving before we go and settle on entering for a trade. Right now, everything's saying price is going down. We even have a fair value gap right here and right here saying yes, price is going to continue moving down. And before we can make a determination on whether or not price wants to go up or down, we have to see a key level get hit. If it's disrespected, this fair value gap right here, if this is broke above, if break of structure, price is going higher. If not, price is going lower. And we'll see that when it hits this low here. That being said, we'll be right back. Either lower, lower, lower. We made 1, 2 lows in succession. Broke past this high here. I identify a high, up, down, highest point, boom. Broke past this high, break of structure here. Break of structures are signs of reversal. Or more accurately, when a low goes below another low. Market has a tendency to use the sell orders underneath this low to fuel their buy orders to push price higher. They did. Since they've pushed price higher, broke structure on this, we have not seen price close below this most recent low here. This tells me price wants to move higher. Same story on NASDAQ. We have a low here. Price has not closed below it. We have a high there. Price has closed above it. In a downtrend, we look for the highs to get broke past in order to indicate, 1, there's a break of structure. 2, in a downtrend, it's a reversal sign. Price wants to move higher, which is good for us. We just have to see it. Okay, so first up, I am feeling myself fall asleep because I've had very little sleep past night. Does that mean we're not going to trade? I'm going to go as far as I can until I get super tired, and then I have to go to sleep because I can feel it. We had a key level hit right here. This key level here was hit and closed below. Everything about price said it wants to move down. The exception of, where is it? That would be the 5 minute I'm looking at. This right here. This right here said price wanted to break structure and move higher, which it has still all the potential to do so. But as of right now, it's closed below this line here. So from here, we go to the 5-minute. Boom, boom. We're looking for a break of structure or an inverse fair value gap saying price is moving up. From there, we're looking for a fair value gap, obviously. And then from that fair value gap on the 1-minute breaker block, or sorry, a break of structure or inverse fair value gap in order to enter. That's what we're waiting on. As soon as it presents itself, we'll enter. I think if 10:30 comes and goes and we have not found enough confluences to build up to that, I'm not trading. I will stay out of the market today. I will mind my P's and Q's, and I will see you guys in the next one. Because there's not much to see on TradingView just yet, and I'd rather just do things slowly, I'm going to pause the video again right up until we find all the confluences needed, and after I find the last confluence and we press enter on both TradingView and TradeLocker, I will then go over each of the building blocks and how I saw them first. Right now it's just a key level that's been hit, and that's this right here. Since the key level has been hit on the 5-minute, we are looking for our next confluence. Outside of that, there's not much else to discuss. We'll be right back. Okay, so we took a trade. Before we get too much further ahead of ourselves, let's go ahead and identify what I've seen first. First off, we had break past this key level here, right? Right. We hit this key level here first. Secondly, we went to 5-minute. From the 5-minute, we identified a break of structure and a fair value gap. Off the same candle, actually. We broke structure on this candle, and we got a fair value gap. Both signs said price is going to continue higher. It did. From that high, you'll see it here in a little while, we actually managed to get a hold of a break of structure and a fair value gap back to the downside, an inverse fair value gap, right? It broke structure first, but I wanted a little bit more. I wanted that inverse fair value gap saying price is going to go lower. We got it. I entered off of the very next candle in the down position. We are currently in a sell position. That is what we're looking at. My take profit on TradingView is here. Or sorry, my stop loss is there. My take profit is there. That I believe is a 1 to 2 risk to reward off of this, which I'm okay with taking. Yeah. That being the case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it play out to where we see the entrance here. Once I see the entrance here, I'm going to press pause and let the video skip forward all the way to where we exit the market, because we will have hit either take profit or stop loss, or we will have gone down as far as we can and the market will have shown me a sign, nope, we're going up higher. And I'll snap it out of existence. From that onwards, yeah. I was watching YouTube a second ago. I don't want to keep watching YouTube, but I know if I do that, YouTube's going to have a problem. So I will wait. I'm extremely tired. Do I feel confident about this trade? Yes, I do feel confident about this trade. Am I within my bias? No. At first, I thought it was going to continue higher. I thought we were in a mini retrace, but then I zoomed way out on the hourly and saw that we were in a colossal downtrend. And there is no break of structure on a higher time frame saying that price is continuing higher. From that note onward, I figured, okay, downtrend it is. We hit a low point, which is gold. We got all our confluences that price is going to continue down. So we entered off of a inverse fair value gap towards the downside. From there on, it's just a matter of waiting, seeing if it's right. So far, it is on Trade Locker specifically. We had the inverse for value gap / break of structure, and we entered off of it. And the result from it is one very large leg down. Let's go to the 5 minute to clarify some stuff. So on the 5 minute, larger time frame, we did not get an inverse for value gap until like 3 candlesticks after I entered. But we did get a break of structure and a minor inverse for value gap off the candle I did enter on. So you'll see that here in a little while. I took the trade on Trade Locker first and then TradingView afterwards. So chances are it'll be the candle after the one I'm talking about on TradingView. You'll see it regardless. Ugh, gosh. I wasn't getting when I said I was tired. It's not even wake up yawns. Those are tired yawns. That's me wanting to go back to sleep. Yeah. We're just waiting on the chart to go forward. We got 5 minutes. There you are. See exactly the candle we entered on here. You'll see it come down. Specifically on the 1 minute, right? We closed below this right here. When we close below this, I enter on that candle specifically. When that candle closes and we enter on it, that's when we'll pause the video, continue forward. So far, the trade idea is correct. Price is continuing to go down from this onward. How much further down will it go? I imagine it'll target this low here. There's a lot of lows over here that I could target all of these, right? I marked the lowest one just out of sheer curiosity. I want to see if it hits that low. If it does, yay. If not, oh well, we'll take what we can get when it appears and presents itself. And in the event market wants to reverse before it gets down that low, I'm more than happy with taking 2,000. I'm pretty sure I have this actually set to like 4, if I'm not mistaken. This is the first big move we have moving on down. I'm pretty sure if it's not this candle, because we entered on that for Trade Locker, remember. Pretty sure it's either this candle or this candle that we enter on. We entered here. I imagine it's this candle specifically. It's on the 1 minute. No, I'm wrong. We entered on this one. There was an up candle. A very brief one, but it was an up candle. That was an inverse for value gap saying that price was going lower. And so far, we are still within structure. We are in a downtrend. We'll let it play until it appears, and then I will pause the video, and yeah. I'm confident in this trade. Fingers crossed we actually make something good off of it. We should. We should make something good off of it, but you never know. Something could pop up and news just sway things a little bit. Here you are. This will turn into a green candle. We entered on this one specifically. From here, price has gone down a little bit lower. We're just waiting for it to continue on. We'll move up to the 5 minute because you see exactly what I'm seeing here. We'll have an inverse for value gap here saying price is going to go lower. It'll close below this low as well. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video now. We'll be right back. Hello. Welcome back. It's now 1. I had just went to sleep and woke back up. Feel wide awake now. Let's see what exactly happened, shall we? I do believe, yeah, I crashed so hard, we actually hit stop out. Let's see what happened, shall we? So, on the hour, just to refresh what I said earlier, right? What it feels like I just said. We had key level hit on that candle there, went down to the 5-minute. Identified break of structure on this candle here, fair value gap on the same one. Waited on the 1 minute for a break of structure and an inverse fair value gap to form. We got it on this candle here. We had a closure below this fair value gap and a break of structure on this candle here because it closed below this low. We entered on this candle here. This candlestick specifically was an up candle, showing price was going to go higher. I'm guessing a breaker block. I made a boo-boo. I didn't realize price was going to go higher. We should have taken profit down here. Up until this point, price was good. I woke up intermittently throughout this move up. I saw this right here. I thought, okay, this is just a mini retrace up. It's not going to clear this high, no problem, and it'll come back down. I went to sleep for this span of time. Did not see any of this occur. Apparently, we had something that made price take a hike. As a result, it hit our stop loss. We got stopped out. Price is on the decline again. We got stopped out on both Trade Locker and Trading View. We only took one trade, thinking it was going to be a good one. It was not. I realized that even if I had woken up in time, by the time we had gotten up to here, where I saw this red line here, it would have been too late. Lesson of the story, don't fall asleep. Also, lesson of the story, if you're going to trade really early morning, go to sleep really early night so you're actually able to wake up and do trades. We got stopped out, plain and simple. I'm actively curious though, like what does it look like on the hourly? The hourly, we had this occur. This is what happened. We entered. Sorry. This is today. My bad. We entered here, lost here. Huge gist here. We're still in the downtrend. The general trend is still down. We have not broke structure. Though this did on a mini retrace. It's still on a downtrend. For the daily, price is still on the move down. The trade idea is still solid. So we got stopped out. I'm gonna chalk it up to a one mistake on my part. I didn't get enough sleep, and two, we didn't get a good enough trade because we almost instantly. I say almost instantly. 10, 11, 12. What was this candle? This was 12:10 ish. 12:10. We got stopped out on a massive candle up. I don't even know what the heck happened to have this candle move as high as it did, but it moved that high. I tried trading with the trend. I was stuck with the downtrend, and for the most part, off of this right here, that was the truth. It was the case. Price continued going down, so I thought it was going to continue moving down, and I was wrong for thinking that. We saw price move up, got stopped out, fair and square. It's 1:10 p.m. We're not allowed to take another trade because it's way past 10:30. I am now wide awake and have videos to edit. I felt confident about that trade, even with half the brain I had awake was there, right? I felt like I identified all the confluences the way I saw them. I also feel like I could have done a little more had I stayed awake. It was entirely my mistake to think that price would just go my way if I fell asleep and woke back up. Yeah, this is not going to happen again. Tomorrow's going to be a whole different gist. Completely different game altogether. Actually, tomorrow. let's talk about tomorrow. Not that one. We want to go to this one here, this one here, this one here. Boom. Tomorrow, we cannot trade 2 FOMC red folders. That's a big no-no. Go over here. We have 1 red folder on employment claims. We can trade on that day, I think. Not seeing anything else that says we can't. That's a bunch of GBP, Euro. This is USD. So, good. And then we have 1 orange FOMC folder Friday. Can't trade Friday, can't trade tomorrow, but we can trade Thursday. Thursday is an option for us. So, that kind of sucks because I was looking to take a profit off of this. I need to find a video to really gauge this, to gauge what I'm supposed to be looking for when it comes to take profits, because I'm used to looking at the hourly and the 5-minute and the 30-minute to look for take profits up here, right? And knowing we're in a downtrend, I do understand that there are now take profits all the way through here and all the way down through there to gain from, right? I also need to stop staying up so late. I need to actually get some sleep so I can wake up early enough to do this. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a $1,500 loss on this part here. We're back in the red, $1,600 something right here. I can make it back. I've done more than this in a single trade. I can make that back. No question about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.